ahead of the requirements that go into effect on May 7th.
Well, today, WBTV's Jason Puckett apparently drew the short straw. He went down to a DMV to get a real-life experience of what it is like to get into the business and see what wait times actually look like. He joins us live from the DMV office in South Charlotte. What'd you find out, Jason?
Well, Siobhan and Jamie, no one ever really wants to come stand in a DMV line. What we found today, though, was primarily confusion. A lot of folks gathered out here outside this location earlier today, standing in line up to close to 2 hours, only to then have to restart their wait in a digital queue. Let's take a look at that. Around 11 a.m. Wednesday, we arrived at the South Charlotte driver's license office off Arrowwood and found a long line. We're going to go get you a real-world example of how long it takes folks at the end of this line to get inside and get that process done. Right now, it's about 11:15 in the morning. Let's go talk with some of those folks.
I have an expired license, and I can't renew my license.
Julia Carney got in the back of the line around 11:15 to get her real ID, but wasn't sure after seeing the line.
I'm trying to decide what to do, whether to leave and come back another day.
Just a few spots ahead of her, Yolanda Smith and her son Jamari were waiting not for a real ID, but to get Jamari his first license.
I tried to schedule an appointment 5 months ago, and I've been checking since then, and there was no opening, so I knew that if I had to be a walk-in, there was going to be a really long line.
She expected a long wait, but not what happened next. Around 11:50, about 45 minutes after Yolanda and her son got in line, DMV workers put down a sign with a QR code on it telling people to text a number to join a digital wait line. We tested it ourselves. We got this message back. It says that this queuing service is not available until the noon walk-in period. Now, that means all these people here waiting so far this morning have just been waiting to get in that queue. Then it should tell them how long they can expect to wait.
So the message is telling me my ticket number, C315, and it's telling me the lobby is full, so I need to wait in my car for further instructions.
More than an hour after Yolanda and her son arrived, they finally got an official queue spot. Others, like Holly Natwick, weren't as lucky.
I had to wait 25 minutes to get the message back on my phone, then got another message 5 minutes later to tell me that I was too late and not going to make it in.
She said one of the biggest frustrations was the lack of direction from DMV staff.
There was no communication. Got up to the front of the line, they just said scan the QR code.
Now, if you're wondering what the total times there were, well, it depended on what people were here to do. We heard some folks saying anywhere from 2 hours up all the way up to 4 hours, depending again on whether they were here to get a new ID or just go ahead and try and get that real ID upgrade. I do want to point out that we also reached out to the North Carolina DMV to see if this confusing situation was how it's supposed to be run. They responded to us during the show here, said that they understand that during this visit, the lack of clear communication led to confusion among customers here. They also gave us a list of a couple steps they're going to take here to try and improve this process, make it a little bit easier for folks here in the waiting period to understand. We'll have a list and that full statement for you on our website, WBTV.com. For now, here live in Charlotte, Jason Puckett, WBTV, on your side.
What a nightmare, Jason. Thank you. Now let's head to Truist.